Hey everyone, and welcome to our next Triton talk. I'm Erin and today we're joined by Erin Garr from volleyball.
Hello.
Let's get started. You've had a lot of volunteer experience in the past. Tell us a bit about those opportunities.
Yeah, so I've worked a lot of different places. The first one was Rebuilding Together Shawnee, which is through the Rotary Club in Shawnee, Kansas, which is where I'm from. And basically I was running a group that installed smoke alarms in houses that couldn't afford them. And we worked with the fire department and the Rotary Club. So that one was really fun. 7 Cups Online Counseling, I work as a crisis listener. So I will log in to the website and then people can come in and type about literally anything if they just want to rant about their day. Some people are more serious problems, but for the most part it was just giving people someone to listen to them, because some people don't have that.
For sure.
Yeah.
What is your favorite experience when working with these organizations?
Probably just being able to see an impact on other people very directly. Several of the people I would message back and forth with the crisis listening, I would repeat that so they could come back and talk to me again.
Oh, nice.
And it was just having that continuation and seeing people get better was really rewarding, even if it wasn't for me.
For sure, I hear you. You're studying interdisciplinary art. Tell us a bit more about your major and what you plan to do with it in the future.
Yeah, so my major is basically a blend of any art that I want to do. I can put it in there. It's sort of like a build your own major. I'm specifically focusing on film studies and visual arts and film post-production. So basically that means making films, directing them, editing them afterwards, doing any animation or graphics in there. But I've done some classes in drawing and other visual arts as well. But what I want to do right now is work for an independent film company, and maybe that makes short films or full-length films, but I don't really want to work in the commercial business. That doesn't really appeal to me as much. I want to have more control over the process and be involved in different parts of it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking to start getting a job this summer.
Okay, cool.
Video editing.
So you're trying to do an internship or
I am.
work study?
Yeah, I just actually haven't started yet, but I'm going to be working with athletics communications on graphic design. Yeah, and so I'm starting with graphic design and some social media, and then I'll be moving into more of the video over the summer, hopefully.
That sounds good. How did you get into graphic design?
I don't really know. I kind of just started doing it for fun. Whenever my family would need something made or drawn up, I would always do it because I was always the most artistic person in the family. And then I took a class last semester on motion graphics, and we did a lot of graphic design in that, and I found that I really liked it. So I just kind of started doing it on the side for whenever people need it.
When it comes to graphic design, what's the most satisfying part about the whole thing?
Probably just seeing the final product come together, because when I'm making something I'll probably go through 10 or 20 different drafts of what it's going to look like, and once I finally find that one that I like, it's just so cool, and putting those final touches in that just make it look awesome. Yeah,
I can imagine that's the same with film study or making your own short film.
Yes.
Onto a lighter topic. What kind of instruments do you play and how many do you play?
Started with the guitar when I was maybe 8.
Yeah.
And I played that for a while. I can still play that one. And then I played the violin for a few years in middle school. I don't know if I could play that one now. That's been a while. And then I decided to play the flute as my main instrument. So I played that all through middle school and high school and band. When COVID came around, I picked up the oboe also, just for fun.
Just
to have something to do. Yeah. That one didn't last very long though, but I could probably still play it.
Yeah.
Just about a year ago, I started learning the piano, just because it felt backwards that I hadn't learned that one yet. That's usually the first instrument.
Yeah. It says you have plenty of hobbies.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit more about those and which one is your go-to?
Definitely playing music is a hobby, but that one's harder in college because I can't really bring all my stuff with me.
Okay.
And my go-to hobby is definitely crocheting.
Yeah.
I've done so much of that. I've been doing it for years. I've made stuffed animals. I'm currently making mostly clothes. But I've actually done an art project with that for one of my classes.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty cool.
Like out of your crocheting and your hobbies, which like project do you think was your favorite?
It's a hard question. Probably the one I did for my class, because I usually, when I'm crocheting something, it's just for fun, and if I get bored of it, I'll just stop making it. But that was a pretty big undertaking, and I had to push through and finish it. So
for sure.
It was just really rewarding at the end. It came out really cool.
What's your favorite thing about Ecid?
Probably just the location and the area. Like, I love being by the beach, and I love having a city close by that I can go to. And just like the community too is really welcoming, and I feel like I could talk to anyone here and have a friend.
Well, that sounds good. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.